It is dark. But I wouldn't be out here filming this if I didn't think there was a purpose of it. So I am in the process of really getting this cleaned out, and it's not as bad, folks. And you know what? Why I am showing this to you is the main reason why. This is not a freak, but it's a correction. It is in need of work. But that's not what the video was about. It wasn't about how dirty the greenhouse is. It was about how they are survivors. And you all know, my back is broke. I was looking for some tree fern to mount some cattleyas and some things out here because I knew I had some and some other mounds. And lo and behold, I started seeing sprouts. Now, not all of these have sprouts, but I'm going to use those mounts. This is a Bensonii. Dendrobium Bensonii. So freaking ironic. Remember that name? I thought it was left. These are Left 4 Dead. So, and I thought this was a Barkeria. Although I knew it wasn't a Barkeria, but that got me to thinking. And here is one Barkeria that I thought maybe. Because Barkeria, their culture is, and I'll just show you this one, since I'm doing all this rattling around. And literally, this is brand new. These, and I know you can go back on the video. I'm not going to waste your time. They would not be here if there was any chance of life. Now, this one does look, but I'm going to set it outside. We just had a very nice little storm out. Lest I forget, folks, culture of Barkeria is very specific. They were once considered part of Epidendrum, but they were later separated and formed into their own genus. The majority of them grow at moderate altitudes, often in bright light, and they flower on leafless stems, usually during the winter or early spring. Now, most of the species are deciduous. They require drier conditions during the winter. Drier and almost full-on sun. In the summer, they are dry. No, I'm sorry. They are drier in the winter when their growths have completed. At the end of that dry rest, that is when they begin to lose their leaves and they start spiking, and that is in the end of winter, early spring. During that period of the dry rest, they get good humidity, brighter light, almost full sun, and did I say drier conditions? Yes. In the growth season, obviously they're getting copious amounts of moisture and nutrients, and they are always in shade. That is during the growth season. They can be lithophytic and epiphytic, so they are generally mounted because it is a tiny plant. And the roots do not like to be wet. Although they can take a lot of water during the rainy season. During the dry season in the wintertime, they don't want any, but they do like high humidity, as I've said, and high light. In the summer, provide shade and lots of water. And that's the culture. I didn't want to forget that point. Side. And sometimes that triggers things to just pop up and happen. It is not a Barkeria. But this is why I filmed it, just to show you. But you never know. And there's one more plant right here, which is Doris Dukes. Adorable. So what I'm gonna do is I was just gonna walk them out there since it's closer, but I also think besides making sure that these are all dead, because there are a few encyclias still around, like up there, but I don't see any. But I had to look, just in case. I wasn't expecting what I found. What's this? Lagana. All right. Wish that one wasn't a goner. But what I was gonna say was I was gonna just carry them down there, but it has stopped raining. So I am just going to turn this off. And just trust me that they will be in the jungle. So anyway, let that be a lesson.